These olive oil jars speak volumes. When the green olive fruit is put into a press, the oil itself comes out very green and fruity. That becomes extra virgin. Sometimes they'll even add the words first cold press. What they do then after the first cold press is they shake it up and they press it again, and a little more oil comes out. That's the regular olive oil. You can see that the color is more yellow than green. Finally, they do stuff like heat it up or add extractors and press it again, and the final bit that runs out has no fruit left at all. That becomes the extra light. The irony is that people buy it because they think it's lighter in calories. It's not. It's really kind of a marketing trick. It's the same number of calories. It's only lighter in flavor and color because it's kind of the dregs of what's left over. After all, the real fruit and color has gone into the more expensive stuff. Now, if you need a milder oil, for example, in foods that you don't want to pick up any olive flavor, then extra light is an okay choice. Otherwise, it's really just of lower quality. We've sampled about 100 olive oils to pick our brands. Different regions yield different flavors. Some are fruity, some peppery, some earthy. Many, though, are just flat tasting, which is why we sampled so many to pick the one that we use. We use really only extra virgin. Even our fried goods are done in 100% extra virgin olive oil. We use a very high quality balsamic vinegar. Real balsamic vinegar is from Modena, which is in the Emilia-Romagna region, close to Parma. Aceto Balsamico di Modena comes with a seal of authenticity, much like the San Marzano cans of tomatoes do. A tiny jar like this one costs about $25, and the more expensive ones can cost over $100 to $150. It's very expensive because they are made in small batches and aged for 4 to 12 years or even more sometimes. In contrast, the fake stuff can be less than $10 for a gallon jug. You can usually tell the good stuff from the fake just by seeing how thick and viscous it pours. When you order a balsamic vinaigrette, pretty much any place in town except some super fancy restaurant like a Bacchanalia, you can be sure you are getting imitation balsamic. Let's talk about salt. Most people are used to granulated salt, the kind that you get out of a shaker. The problem is that most of these salts have chemicals added to keep the little crystals from sticking together when they get moist, otherwise they'd clog up the shakers. We prefer a more natural product. There's actually a wide range of salts available today. Check out this sea salt from Malden. I love these. Can you see the tiny crystal pyramids that it forms? These occur naturally when salt dries out slowly from seawater. Pretty cool. Look at all these colorful salts. You have pink ones and gray ones, anything you can imagine now. Salt can be mined, or it can be harvested along shorelines from evaporating seawater. The colors come because the salts pick up other minerals from the surrounding areas. As a result, these salts have different mineral blends and can taste different too. In general, they have a bit more character than regular table salt. Another type of salt we use is kosher salt. It's also coarse, but not quite as coarse as most sea salts. It's pure, though, with no chemical anti-caking agents, and it's generally of pretty good quality, and we use that quite a bit.